Hey there, this is Matt with State of Flux here with a review for you for The Substance. This is a fantastic horror film that came out late in the summer last year, and it is really quite good. One of the rare horror films that's fully embraced by the Academy when it was nominated for, I believe, 6, maybe 7 Academy Awards, all of which it deserves. And more, to be quite frank. The fact that Margaret Qualley did not get a nomination is pretty shocking. This film is a great body horror piece, while also being an examination of Hollywood vanity, which is why I think it appealed to the Academy. That being said, it's not only about vanity, it's about sexism and racism, it's about drug addiction and many types of things, looking for quick solutions to long-term problems or short-term problems for that matter. There's a lot going on here, and I think it's a near-perfect film, one that has incredible performances across the board, but really from Demi, Margaret Qualley, and to a lesser extent Dennis Quaid, who's not in a ton of the movie, but he does steal the show. The effects work is fantastic. Going practical with almost everything is phenomenal, and it looks so good. Where the movie does fall apart, I must admit, is in the final 15 minutes, where it kind of jettisons all of its allegorical meaning and undermines basically everything that it has worked to build towards in sacrifice to the most grueling horror film I have ever seen that left me like viscerally raw and like it stuck with me. It was abhorrent and terrifying, genuinely so. I haven't really experienced that very many times in a feature film setting, and that was grueling. That said, I did say it was at the expense of a lot of the movie, and the movie does come to a point where you think and feel it should be over, and this is probably where the credits close. I think it even goes black for like a second or two, and that's where the film should stop, and for all subsequent viewings, I will stop it. But for that brief moment, I have this beautiful 15-minute horror film that is like absurdist in its nature, and the closest thing I will ever get to experiencing like Evil Dead or Tusk for the first time again, thrust together in one perfect horror film. I don't know that I ever need to watch that bit again, and certainly, as I say, for future viewings I won't, but this movie is great. It's dense, it's complex, it's in your face, it's obvious while also being subtle. It walks several different lines, and it's great. You have even the whole notion of the opening scene. I read an interview with the director, and she was talking about where that all stemmed from. The opening scene is just the placement of the main character's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and how there's a glitz and glamour to that, but underneath all of that glitz and glamour is really a dirty, grungy city, which is what Hollywood is, just like the artifice that goes into creating these superstars who have to maintain a certain look even if they have aged beyond their original resources of how they were laid out. And that opening scene sets up everything that is to come later, and it's beautiful foreshadowing, and I love it. This movie is an easy 4-star earner. As I say, I didn't adore the final couple minutes of the movie, but at the same time I did kind of adore those final couple minutes of the movie just in its own separate sense. So there you have it. This is an exquisite work of horror fiction, one of my favorite movies from last year, and one that I will be rooting for several awards come Oscar night. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of this film in the comment area down below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and peace.